come on in and have a seat. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. My name is Stephanie Collier, and I'm one of the contract social workers here at Ohio University. How's the weather outside?
It's pretty nice. It's warmer today.
Is it? Okay, well, good deal. I know that's better compared to what the weather was earlier or in recent weeks, isn't it?
Yes, it really is.
Were you affected by the weather?
Not really. We did get a lot of rain though, but where I was at, we didn't really have a problem with the flooding or anything, but we did have a lot of rain.
I know. We got a lot of rain at our house too, but I'm glad we weren't affected by the flooding areas. It's sad to see all that flooding areas, isn't it? Okay, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my job here and what we do at Ohio State. What I do is communication skills, parenting classes, anger management, which is like conflict resolution classes. We also offer life skills classes and things like that here at the university. And I'm thinking that I'll be able to help you out with some of the issues that you may be going through. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is the confidentiality. I know that you filled out an intake form, and I wanted to go over confidentiality. Of course, whatever you say in here will stay in here, okay, unless you choose to tell someone. Of course, it won't be coming from me, okay? So what I want to do is go ahead and get you to sign the confidentiality form.
Sign right here.
And underneath that is the informed consent, okay? Now the informed consent is letting me know that you are giving me consent to meet with you today and help you out with some resources that we may have available for you, okay? So if you'll sign at the bottom. Great, good deal. And I also wanted to go over the mandated reporting. Now the mandated reporting is that if I see any actions that could cause harm to you or to me or anyone else, I am mandated to report that, okay? How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with that.
You're fine?
You need to do what you gotta do, so.
Okay, good deal, good deal. I'm so glad that you understand that, okay? All right, so what brings you to come and see me today?
Well, it's getting closer to May, and that means finals are coming up and graduation and all that stuff, and I'm just really nervous about my final exams, and to put things on top of that stress, I recently just found out that I am pregnant, and my boyfriend is not really happy about that, and he's already said that he does not want to help me in any kind of way or even be a part of it. So I'm really nervous about that, and I haven't told my parents, and I'm nervous about telling them too as well, because I don't want them to think differently of me or just throw me out.
So it sounds to me like you've got a lot of stress going on. You have said you are a student here at the university. What is your major here?
Social work.
Social work. Good, good deal. Okay, so do you have a lot of projects that is causing you stress in your schoolwork?
I do have upcoming group projects and some papers that I gotta do that are really big assignments that count a lot towards my grades, so.
Okay. So where are you at on those projects? Do you see yourself just beginning, in the middle, or getting close to the end?
Some I've already got things together for my group projects and stuff like that, so that's coming along fine, but the others I have not really started on it. So.
Okay. So are you graduating in May?
I walk in May at the graduation ceremony, but I won't get my diploma until August because I'll have to do my internship this summer.
Right, okay, that's correct. So, do you have any plans on furthering your education?
I do plan on furthering my education. I don't know where I want to go to yet, but I do want to get my master's.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, so let's talk about the recent news that you just got. When did you find out that you were pregnant?
About a week ago.
A week ago. Okay. Have you been to the doctor yet?
No, I haven't. I really don't know what to do because I'm new to all this and I don't know how to approach it or,
Of course.
you know, handle it, especially with my boyfriend not helping me and then my family not knowing about it.
Okay. All right. So, as I'm understanding it, is this your first child?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Which
First
is even
children
more
could be more nerve-wracking, a little nervous, a little adding to the stress and stuff. So, do you have a plan in how you're going to go about telling your parents?
I don't really, I mean, I've played it through my head, but I just don't know what words to say. I know what I want to say, but I just don't know what to expect from them. And I just don't want to be judged or thrown out. I'd rather be, you know, be helped out than thrown out.
Right, right,
Have their support.
right. So tell me about your parents.
Um, they're great people. I've been in church, so, and all that stuff, and you know the thing, you don't have sex before you're married. You don't do that. You especially don't want no kid before you're married and all that stuff. And they strongly believe in that. And I just don't know how they'll accept me after the news I tell them. I don't know how they'll take it. They'll take it the right way or the wrong way.
Have they been supportive of you through the years in your college and your childhood?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I just don't want to let them down by, you know, with this issue that I have.
Well, in my experience, I think it would be best if you tell them from the beginning. You know, I don't think that you should wait too long before telling them, okay? That way they can be with you through the whole process and help support you through school and getting on with your master's and helping out with the baby once it gets here, okay? What about your boyfriend? What does he do?
He works at a factory. He didn't go to school. He's a good guy, but I don't think he's not mature enough for a child. I think that's why he's running away from it and stuff like that. So,
Okay. What is his family background?
he don't really talk much about his family. He don't really speak of them. I haven't met them, so I don't know. He's pretty much on his own.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you about some resources that we have here at the university, okay? As far as your schoolwork, we do have some tutoring programs that you can get involved in. They are on Monday nights from 5 to 9, and you can get some tutoring assistance there with your classes and your projects because it's getting closer to time for graduation and stuff. We have some outside resources that can help you out through your pregnancy, and they can help you out with prenatal care. They can help you out with classes that you can go to in order to make the birth an easier process for you, okay? We also have therapy that you can come to in order to help you out with some of your stress and anxiety. And what you would do, you would be meeting with me here every Wednesday morning about 9 o'clock. Is that okay with your schedule?
I believe so. I don't have any classes on Wednesday. So.
Okay. Okay. We'll meet here in my office at 9 o'clock on Wednesday mornings, and we'll just meet once a week. Okay. And we'll do that for about maybe we'll try out about 2 months and see how that goes. And if you need any further assistance or any further counseling, we can go ahead and schedule more sessions. And it's all covered through the school, so it's on a sliding fee scale, so it doesn't cost you a whole lot, okay? Is there any questions or any comments that you would like to make, or?
How do you suggest me telling my parents?
That's a good question. The one thing I would probably suggest you do is just go to their house and talk to them one-on-one, just you and them, where it's no television, no chaos going around. It's just you and them together in one room with quietness, and that way you can tell them. I would start off with telling them that you don't want to be a disappointment and that you're worried about disappointing them. But after you have told them, I'm sure you would feel a whole lot better, but I'm sure with them being a supportive parents as they've been throughout your life, I don't see this being any different. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are the resources that you have for, pregnancies to mothers and all that stuff, or young mothers?
Okay, since you are a student here at the university, we would probably send you to the local health department in order to get you signed up with our Women in Care project. It's called the WIC program. Have you ever heard of the WIC program?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mothers can go there, especially if they're pregnant, and start getting food supplements for themselves until the baby is born. Once the baby is born, they start giving you supplements for the baby, okay, that can help you out throughout the month as far as, baby milk, other supplements that can help you and the baby, okay? There's other resources that we can help you out with as far as going to the Women's Center here in Tupelo or here at the university, and they can help you out with prenatal classes, Lamaze classes, breathing classes, how to schedule or how to prepare for the baby, how to make sure that you have the room set up, make sure that you've got car seats, things like that. Does that sound good?
Yes.
It just helps you to prepare for the upcoming birth.
Which, my mom probably knows all that, and if she supports me, she would probably tell me all that, and I won't have to. But just in case, they're not in support with me, I would like to, look into that. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And we'll be here to help you as well. Do you have any questions about therapy or anything?
Not really. I never thought I would need therapy, but I guess it would be good.
So how do you feel?
I feel better after this meeting, knowing that there's things out there for me to help me with my school, plus the baby, and then the therapy will help me out with my stress and help alleviate some of that.
Okay.
So.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. So I thank you for coming and talking to me today, and I hope we have been a great help for you. And I look forward to beginning our sessions next week. Is that okay with you if we start next week?
Yes. Would it be appropriate for me to call you to let you know if my parents, what they say, or do I need to wait till the next meeting?
I would probably wait until the next meeting and let me know how things go, unless you think it's an emergency, and then you can contact me, okay?
Okay.
I have my card here, so my telephone number is on my card. You can have that. And I also have a brochure here of other additional resources that you may want to look into, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Not that I know of. So I'll see you Wednesday at 9.
Wednesday at 9 o'clock
Okay.
here in my office, and this is where we'll meet every time we have our sessions, okay?
All right.
All right. Well, I thank you for coming and talking to me, Rihanna.
Thank you.
I hope everything looks better for you.
I'm sure it will. So,
Thank
Thank
you, and
you.
I'll walk you out.